Brooklyn Peltz Beckham, the eldest child of one of the world's most recognizable celebrity couples. Former England football captain David Beckham and former Spice Girl turned fashion designer Victoria Beckham, has publicly declared that he has no interest in reconciling with his parents following what he describes as a significant family rift. In a lengthy and candid social media post directed to his substantial following of over 16 million people on Instagram, the 26-year-old expressed deep frustration with what he perceives as his parents' ongoing efforts to shape public narratives about his personal life through the media. He specifically accused them of attempting to undermine and even ruin his marriage and relationship with his wife, Nicola Peltz Beckham. The statement marked a dramatic escalation in what appears to have been a simmering tension within the Beckham family for some time. Brooklyn emphasized that he was finally asserting his independence, stating clearly, "I'm not being controlled, I'm standing up for myself for the first time in my life." This declaration of autonomy came after reports and rumors had circulated about familial discord, including suggestions of social media blocks and differing public images of harmony that the Beckhams have long cultivated. For years, David and Victoria have projected an image of a tight-knit, supportive family unit through carefully curated posts, joint appearances, and interviews that highlight their 4 children, Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper, and their shared values despite the intense scrutiny that comes with global fame. Brooklyn's marriage to Nicola, which took place in a high-profile ceremony in 2022, has been at the center of much speculation. Nicola, an American actress known for roles in films and television, comes from a prominent and wealthy background as the daughter of billionaire businessman Nelson Peltz and former model Claudia Hefner Peltz. The union brought together 2 affluent families with significant media presence, but it has also sparked rumors of clashes over wedding details, living arrangements, and perceived influences on Brooklyn's life choices. Some tabloid stories have suggested that Victoria, in particular, had strong opinions about the wedding planning or the couple's lifestyle, leading to whispers of disapproval or interference. Brooklyn's post appeared to address these head-on, framing them as deliberate attempts by his parents to control or negatively influence perceptions of his relationship. In the wake of this public outburst, David Beckham found himself in the spotlight during an appearance at a major international event in Davos, Switzerland, the World Economic Forum's annual gathering which attracts global leaders, business tycoons, and influential figures from various sectors. This was his first public moment since his son's statements gained traction. When directly questioned by media about his relationship with Brooklyn and the ongoing family matters, David opted for a measured response. He simply smiled and declined to offer any commentary. This non-engagement spoke volumes in its restraint, avoiding any escalation while perhaps signaling a desire to keep private matters out of the public eye or to let time heal whatever wounds exist. The public reaction was swift and polarized, playing out largely in the comments sections of David's social media accounts. One of his most recent Instagram posts, shared just a few days prior to the controversy intensifying, became a focal point for fans and observers to voice their opinions. Among the flood of messages, a notable trend emerged where many users rallied behind Brooklyn with phrases like, "We believe Brooklyn," expressing solidarity with his claims of standing up against control and manipulation. Others took a more critical stance toward his wife, joking or suggesting that David and Victoria had been right about Nicola all along, implying that prior parental concerns about the relationship had been validated by recent events. This split in opinion highlights the divided loyalties that often accompany high-profile family disputes, where fans of the parents may view the child's actions as ungrateful, while others see it as a necessary break from overbearing influence. The Beckham family's dynamic has long fascinated the public. David rose to superstardom as a footballer in the 1990s and 2000s, playing for top clubs like Manchester United, Real Madrid, LA Galaxy, and Paris Saint-Germain, while also captaining England. His marriage to Victoria, who gained fame as Posh Spice in the Spice Girls before transitioning into a successful fashion entrepreneur with her eponymous brand, created one of the most enduring power couples in entertainment and sports. Their children have grown up under constant media attention, with Brooklyn pursuing various creative paths including photography, cooking with a published cookbook, and modeling. His shift toward a more independent identity, especially after marrying into another high-profile family, seems to have clashed with the tightly managed Beckham brand. Spokespeople representing David and Victoria did not provide any immediate response to Brooklyn's detailed accusations, leaving the narrative largely in the hands of social media users and tabloid interpretations. This silence could be strategic, aimed at de-escalating rather than fueling further speculation. In celebrity circles, family rifts are not uncommon, Many stars have navigated public disagreements with parents or siblings, but the Beckham's polished image has historically made such conflicts rare or quickly resolved behind closed doors. Broader implications touch on themes of generational differences in fame management. Older celebrities like David and Victoria built their careers in an era of more controlled media relations, whereas younger ones like Brooklyn have grown up with social media as a direct tool for expression and rebuttal. Brooklyn's decision to air grievances publicly may reflect a desire to reclaim his story from what he sees as parental spin. Supporters argue this shows maturity and self-advocacy, while detractors view it as dramatic or attention-seeking. The trolling of David in comments, ranging from humorous memes to serious defenses of Brooklyn, underscores how quickly online discourse can turn a private matter into a viral spectacle. Ultimately, whether reconciliation occurs remains uncertain. Family bonds, especially in the public eye, often endure beyond temporary rifts, but Brooklyn's firm stance suggests he is prioritizing his own path and marriage. The situation serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by children of celebrities in forging identities separate from their parents' legacies, all while navigating immense wealth, expectations, and